An NCAA record being put to the test at Nickerson Field this afternoon in a rain-soaked Boston afternoon. Loyola University, Maryland, 90 consecutive conference wins in the regular season. Boston University trying to end that streak after dropping 2 in a row in the Patriot League. So we see the BU offense for the first time today. Great to see Jane Feeney back out there as well. Took a big hit last game. Now trying to work in the crease. Nice move to get inside.
It's the way that she attacks. And, look where she is right now. So, first of all, sticks in her left, moves it to her right because she knows that she wants to protect it from the defender.
She's had a couple of good-looking chances early. Skipped inside and quickly responds. Latch, patient in behind. Tic-tac-toe, passing in a stung corner. It's moving quick from the restart outside of the fan. Doesn't matter. She kick-started the offense last week against Lehigh and does it again here. What a shot.
Powerful, so beautiful. By the way, she's just barely looking. All of a sudden, gets her head up as soon as the whistle blows.
Quickly back behind with Talago. Talago and Latch, near side, face dodge. Forces her way in and scores. Confidence also doesn't show with Alexandra Burns getting the restart, clearing it through 3 different defenders when you had the chance to give it to an offensive player right above the restraining line and do the same. Huge for Burns. Now cycle back with Stevenson. Throws it behind the crease. Nice cut!
On the crease defending to make sure that runaround can't happen. And then look at her beautiful movement. She gets away from her defender, loses who I was just talking about on the crease. They've set up that play quite a few times, trying to get the ISO with Tillier. It so far has not been successful, but I think they're also looking for that extra cutter to come in.
The ISO is what got Jane Feeney a goal earlier.
The thing there is, it's what we talked about with Loyola. It's the extra pass, and it is the ability to find an open player. Loyola, by the way, on defense, they realize Stevenson's there.
Now a transition chance for BU. Here's Izzy Amante, just missed last time.
But Amante, by the way, just does this again. A tiny dodge. Sometimes you don't need much, and shoots through 3 players.
Chance here, straightaway center. Restart from the 8-meter and delivers.
Yeah, and it took her a little while, too, to get kind of back in this season as well. As you mentioned, it only played a couple games last year.
All passing in front on the money again. 2 times in a row now, a transition chance being created. Stevenson fights through a pair.
And look at this. Stevenson gets it, has so much pressure, and then not a good angle, still gets it towards net.
Sims has been a prolific scorer when she's been healthy. Good chance, weaves inside, beats Spence low. Now Tillier lining it up, goes straight in and converts. Knocked free as the Greyhounds force the issue in towards the crease. Now Stevenson in transition. And how about it? There was Osborne. Terrific defense.
Well, and it's actually going to be Tessa Geddes. And it's just a beautiful open play. So watch this first cut by Tillier, and then Tessa Geddes just up top.
Comes in untapped in there. Nowhere to go in the middle. Feeney double teamed. Nice face dodge along the edge. Stevenson will have it on the 8-meter. Cycles in, goes high, and connects. Suarez-Drury comes in, goes low, fires and scores. Down by 6. Avery Jones directing traffic from the top. Quick 2 passes around, and what a feed inside from Kuchars.
The line, and it's again coming from behind the net too. Kuchars, just a little extra space, sees Tillier, and once again takes the contact, goes down, but scores the goal.
Goes straight to Cage. Low and scores on Iosa. Came over from Hofstra after playing 8 games with the Pride a year ago. Boyle not done. Make it 7.
Today, though, that I think kept BU in it in a lot of cases is the turnovers. They had 18, now 19 on the day. Way more than what you're used to seeing.
And quick in transition, a strike.
9 in her last 2, and I think it's just so important to see this transition play because look at Stevenson and the way that she cuts across. She almost uses Avery Jones as a screen.
And that'll do it. Loyola hangs on to close out the clock. They reach 20 on the board.